beautiful large hawk that we have living around here. They live all over the United States actually, and I'll show you her tail, and that's the giveaway.
That's a red-tailed hawk.
It's a red-tailed hawk, it is. These guys are a relatively large hawk, or if you are used to dealing with eagles, they're called a medium hawk. They have big feet here, and that's for catching their prey. They like owls, they kill with their feet. They can kill anything from a small mouse all the way up to a rabbit. A rabbit would be a huge meal for one of these guys. All the power for those legs isn't here in the skinny little bottom part of the legs. It's up here in the thigh. That's where all the muscle is. And that's what drives those talons shut. Now, they can't lift something really, really heavy like a rabbit. A rabbit's going to weigh a lot more than they do. So what they do is they've got a way to store food in their throats called a crop. It's a pocket in their throat that they can stuff with 2 or 3 days worth of food. So if she catches, or he catches something big like a rabbit, he's going to start ripping off chunks and filling that crop until it finally looks like he's swallowed a softball. And then he's going to fly away to somewhere safe, up into a tree or a power pole or onto a mountain, where he can then digest his food at his leisure. Because he doesn't know if he leaves that rabbit if it's going to stay there. Fox might come by and take it. Maybe it's going to get picked up by a different kind of predator, or the vultures will come. Red-tailed hawks, some of the distinguishing characteristics, if you're looking at them from below, they have what's called a belly band, so they tend to have this darkish area near the bottom of their bellies here instead of a uniform pattern. And they also have a little triangle in their patagium, or right here up by their shoulder. You might see it when he's flapping his wings. These are big soaring hawks. We've got about a 3.5 foot wingspan. They like to get big updrafts of air and just circle lazily up there when they're migrating, and some of them do and some of them don't. It depends on the bird. They will tend to follow mountain ranges where there's nice updrafts of air, and they'll fly sometimes thousands of miles north and south in spring and fall. Now this guy, you can actually see his disability, but it's hard to spot unless you know what you're looking for. Check out his eyes. If you stop flapping for a minute, we can check out your eyes. All right. See how the pupils of his eyes are huge? He cannot control them at all, so they are always huge. So he is mostly blind. There is just too much light for him to see most times, and he can basically only see contrast. So I put white mice on a dark mat or dark mice on a white mat so that he can find them in his cage, and he has memorized where his perches are, and we have to work with him to get him in and out of this box. He has to be able to feel the perch, so you might hear him scrabbling around a bit. He has to wait until he can find firm footing, and then he stops.